traveled around the world a lot. I don't know who's going to read his autobiography. He said it's about 650 pages.
Sounds fascinating already.
I wanted to write about the time you got lost in a cave, but you could tell the story better, so send me a message. And I said, well, I'm in the middle of Africa, you know, and I've only got so much internet time left. You know, I'm about to run out. So he said, well, you know, send me the, you know, remind me of the story when you get home. But the problem was I wanted to tour this cave.
Where?
In Tonga, in the South Pacific. It's limestone, raised limestone island. And it's called Anahulu. And it was a cave where I think they kept batteries.
Yeah, that was an amazing shooting star. That was crazy. That was huge.
Saw that.
We all saw that. Wow.
Right,
Continue.
So anyway, it was a cave where
I know.
it's a cave during World War II where the you know, probably New Zealand soldiers kept batteries which they would charge for their whatever that they were doing during World War II. So it's called Anahulu. Anyway, I wanted to visit the cave. None of my friends were available to go to the cave at the time. I was visiting the main island from the outer islands, and I was staying with a friend who was teaching school, and I was down to collect day-old chicks because I was going to introduce, you know, modern chicken to the outer islands and stuff. So I had day-old chicks I ordered from New Zealand. I built
A day old, like an alive
So you can hear
chicken.
how I got day-old chicken.
Not
day-old
cooked
chicken.
a day ago.
So I had
Alive
day-old chickens in a
for
little
one
box,
day.
and I was keeping them in.
See, the only thing you ate was a day-old chicken.
Alive
only a
for a
mouthful.
day.
These are little chickens, I'm trying to say. So, anyway, I decided,
Not cooked
well,
a
no one
day
will go
ago.
with me to the cave, I'll go off on my own. I borrowed a flashlight from
And the
this guy.
chicken.
The chicken stayed in the house, this little box. And I went off to this cave, and these, you know, bloody cheap flashlights, you know how the fronts keep popping off?
Yes.
You don't screw them on properly. First of all, the light doesn't work, so you unscrew them, fiddle around, then you screw the top on. So anyway, I'm in this cave, kind of dark.
Kinda.
Do you have a map or like no?
Funny that. I never expected a cave to be dark.
Like
And the
Bob
front,
Briggs
the front of the
in his
flashlight
tent.
falls
God
off,
damn, it's dark in here.
and it falls down a little hill and splashes
Oh
in
my
the water.
god.
There's water, you know, there's
Oh my
water
god.
underneath. And I can hear the front of this flashlight splashing in the water. And unfortunately, I'm not a smoker. I don't have matches. I'm in this friggin' dark cave.
This is a good unfortunately I'm
And-
not a smoker line.
Unfortunately, I didn't.
Unfortunately, I'm not a
smoker. I
smoker.
have matches. So
Should be a Marlboro ad.
anyway, I thought,
Yeah.
I'll just go out the way I came in. But when it's totally dark out, you can't feel a thing.
Oh
So
my
I headed
god.
back out the way I came in, and I ran right into a rock wall. And then the bats started flying around.
Were you panicking?
Bro, this is gonna be
Were you panicking yet?
I'm not panicking.
How were you not panicking?
Because I figured I could figure out how to get out.
I'd be fucking dying. No, he's like, oh, this happens every day.
But-
No.
But you understand, the
And
ground
then
is
the
kind of
bat-
slippery
I wish
with
I had
bat
overheard
shit.
that leaving the bar too.
But it's
And-
one nice day.
And I'm on my hands and knees, and I'm kind of crawling around. And what I managed to do, as I learned out later, was work myself deeper into the cave.
Oh my god.
Wrong turn.
So finally, I ended up. I could hear water tinkling and all this,
Oh,
and I was worried
smart.
about slipping into the water, and maybe it's deep and I can't get out again.
Oh my god.
So I had a little bit. I had one of those little notebooks that I kept in my pocket here. It was a notebook where I kept all my notes about like how many people were getting how many chickens and how much money and everything else. And I took it out because I remember Hansel and Gretel or one of those stories.
That worked out well. Hansel and Gretel has a real happy ending.
That wasn't dark at all.
So I ripped up the notebook and left little pieces of paper on the ground.
No.
Because I realized that what I was doing, I was on kind of a dome of rock, and I was doing I thought I was going straight, but after a while I realized I was going in circles.
Hugging the wall.
Like in the desert. And so I left these little pieces of paper. I
It's
said, well,
shocking.
And then I found them again. I said, oh shit, I'm getting all circus. But finally I didn't know what to do, so I just
The
sat
best story I've ever
there.
heard.
And I had told my friend that I was thinking of going to the cave. But he figured I'd just gone somewhere else for the night, so he fed the chickens. The next morning he fed the chickens, he went to teach school. He came back about 3 o'clock in the afternoon and he said, these little chickens are not eating, there's no food. John is messed up somewhere. He remembered I was going in the cave, but I couldn't remember whether I told him what I was doing or not. So I thought I was doomed. So I was,
Now you're
composing.
panicking.
I wasn't panicking, but I was thinking, oh, my mother, if only I could talk to my mother one more
Leave
time.
the last
So that's panicking.
of your pad to write a...
But it's dark, you can't see a thing. So, finally they sent the police out. And
What?
guys, and they came to the. They said, which cave did he go to? And I hadn't said which cave, but it was the most important cave. And they found my sweater in the opening. So they came in. And if you
always leave your warm clothes outside the cave.
Tonga now and say, tell me the story about the stupid palangi you went in.
Oh my God.
They'll still remember it. Because when they came along, I said, what are you doing? And I said, oh, I'm sitting here. I think it's the funniest line in the world.
What are you doing? I'm sitting here.
Anyway, I came out.
Forced meditation.
And the sun was setting, but I thought the sun was rising. I forgot which end of the island I was on.
You know the submarine, John?
You were sitting on your head? Oh, look at that thing go down.
This gets better and
The
better.
east end to the west end of the island, I couldn't remember. And all I remember is they took me back to the Peace
Shocking.
Corps boss's house. And they said, can we get you anything? I said, they give me a gin and tonic.
They meant sandwich.
And the wife said, maybe you'd like
Bread.
a shower first. 'Cause I was covered in bad shit. But it was the nicest gin and tonic I ever had.
Yeah, maybe the best story ever.
Resolution to the story. Nata has just claimed it. He has